Hey guys, happy October. So 3 days a week I watch my nephews after school until their parents get home. And so today I'm just sitting in my car waiting in the line of cars to pick up kids, you know? And usually I just sit here and listen to music, or honestly what I do is I sit here and just think. Sometimes I'll meditate for a little while, but honestly most of the time it's just me sitting, listening to music, and then just daydreaming, because that brings me joy and it's such a nice time that like I feel allowed, like I'm not wasting time because I have to be here, I have to be sitting here. And I guess I could be like reading or something, but I kind of like that I can just go off somewhere else in my head. And I do that a lot because I am such a daydreamer. I don't know. But I also just listen to music a lot, sing along, I like to do that. Lately I've been feeling really great since my little Lyme relapse that I haven't talked about yet. But for some reason today, shortly after breakfast, I just started feeling really, really low. And I don't know if it's because I am, you know, anxiously awaiting my period to start or what, but I feel really, really just low today and like kind of lightheaded, but not too bad. After I ate lunch I started to perk up a little bit, but I just feel really tired and just kind of like sick, you know, just like that type of feeling where you just want to go lay down and like not think about anything. So this afternoon will be fun because my nephews are very high energy and they're just kids, you know, you just gotta love them. I really love kids, and I feel like since I get them right after school, they have been told to be quiet and to sit still all day long. So as soon as they get home, they have to let it all out. They have to get out all that noise, all that energy. I understand like the need for them to like get all of that out, and I figure that it's better for them to get all that energy out around me instead of like when their parents get home and their parents have been gone all day at work and they just want to relax. So it doesn't really bother me if my nephews, you know, act a little crazy when I get them. I mean, sometimes it drives me insane, but I don't let it show. I try to, you know, just let them be kids, because I remember being a kid and they're just little humans with their own, you know, it's like, I don't remember where I heard this from, but kids are like, they have all of our same intensity of emotions, but they have such a smaller body, so it's just like constantly pressurized. So they can't do anything but just let it burst out at all times, and that's exactly how kids are. Anyway, I enjoy it for the most part. My nephews really, really love video games, so we do a lot of that. They also play outside on the trampoline quite a bit, which is nice now that it's not super hot out. Even though today it's still 96 degrees, but much better than 116 degrees, which it was in June. So today I might have to just like lay down on the couch while they play video games, and honestly that's okay if that's all I do today. I didn't put any makeup on, which is fine because I don't always wear makeup. I also didn't do anything to my hair. I did wash it. I did take a shower, which is considered a success. What do you remember most about after school when you were a kid? For me, like my biggest memory of like immediate after school time was going over to my best friend. I didn't even go home. I went straight to my best friend Tina's house because we lived across the street and my parents worked and her parents worked from home. So I would go over to her house and we would have to drink a glass of water or like a cup of water before we could have soda. But then we were allowed to drink like an entire can of soda. Like every day I went home to her house and drank a can of Dr. Pepper, like every day of my childhood. And it really, when I look back on that, I'm like, that's so crazy to me. Like, how was I not like overweight as a child with all of that soda consumption? Or like, I don't know. I was thinking about soda earlier today. This is such a tangent, but I was thinking about soda today and I I had the thought, like, it surprises me that people still drink soda. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it because it doesn't matter. Like, drink what you want. I really don't care. But I don't ever drink soda anymore, and I haven't for years. And it just is, so it's like so out of my head that then when I'm reminded that people drink soda like on a regular basis, I'm like, how do you do it? But anyway, back to school memories. I remember going over to her house, drinking soda, and we'd like do our homework on the kitchen table, and then we'd just play. You know, we would play Barbies, or we'd play make-believe. Her and I would get so imaginative with our play, our pretend play, to the point where one time we like freaked ourselves out because we got like so into our heads and like created this really intense world about like a haunted train, and it was just like really intense. And when you're a kid, like, you can see everything that you're like imagining. You can see it. And I can even think back to like being in her front yard, and I can like picture exactly what we were seeing, this haunted train. And it was just like so creepy, to the point where we like actually creeped ourselves out, to the point where we had to like stop playing and like go inside and play Barbies or something. And I guess I just never grew out of that, because I still can do that in my head and enjoy it, you know, but I don't like act out whatever I'm thinking of, which I guess is the difference between being a kid and being an adult. Though some adults do that, and they're called actors, and maybe I should look into that. I'm just kidding. So yeah, if you want, you know, let me know if you have any childhood memories of like what you would do when you like first got home from school after being gone all day. And how did you get home from school? Because I always rode the bus from like first grade to 8th grade, or even 9th grade and 10th grade in high school. Until I got my car, I would ride the school bus. Most of it was pretty positive, but I also had some really like bad bus experiences. And my poor nephew, he's 12, and he's had to deal with like bullies and stuff on the school bus, and it's just like, it sucks. It sucks. I wish we could all just love each other. I do. I do feel that way. Alright, well, kids are starting to get out now, and which means I'm gonna have to drive on up and pick up my nephew. So I think this is it for the day. I don't think I'm gonna like vlog while I'm with my nephews, especially because my brother is very against having my nephew on the internet, and I understand that and I appreciate that. I respect that, so that's fine. Hope you guys are having a good day. I hope I start feeling better today. I do feel better as I sit here, but we'll see how the rest of the day goes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. I'm assuming tomorrow's day 5. Alright, bye guys.